scheme to go ahead and play like Shulk.
All right, but now we're going to jump right into it. Once again, it's going to be Smashville. A great opportunity for them to try to make the most out of that moving platform. I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. It allows for very interesting interactions between them, whether it's defensively or offensively as well. Great recovery from the Pikachu to avoid what could have been impending doom.
Speaking of good interactions, we kind of saw exactly what we need to see right there. We need to see Captain L get out of these Bayo combos and then use that up B to make sure that he's able to get back down to stage, because that is the difference maker in this matchup. You cannot allow Bayo to just carry you off the side as Pikachu. You have the mobility, you have the size, but does Captain L have the SDI?
Great shield patience there, holding it for as long as was necessary in order to get a grab out of it. Careful by the ledge. Both of these competitors and characters as well could do so much. They're trading in the air, but they know that once in the air, Bayonetta will have a field trip once he catches you off guard.
I'm stunned that Mistake managed to catch that on the side platform. Gets the spike, unable to finish up the stop with the up air though, and now Captain L, an opportunity to play a little bit of neutral right here. So far, Mistake been really dominant this game though.
So far, things are not looking pretty for the Pikachu main from Canada as well, who even though he's trying to catch Mistake, he pops the balloon and you know that's game.
Oh yeah, we're going to the platform right here. This is 100% Mistake, has the percentage lead. Captain L has to approach, and Captain L, with that projectile right there in the T-Jolt, wants to go ahead and force Mistake down onto the stage. You want to go ahead and fight for center stage. You don't want to have him stuck on that platform where it's so hard to approach Bayo from above.
Right, you know that you have to respect her and her the burst range that she has, because it can be extremely scary. Great mashing to avoid the throw there. Could have been absolutely scary. Oof, careful here, you're in the air, and even though he manages to escape successfully, Captain L still struggling to find a good opportunity to get something started. He could take advantage of the rage that he's piled up, but in order to do that, you need to find an opening, and Mistake is not letting it happen.
I mean, everybody talks about Bayonetta's explosive combo potential, but right here, we're seeing how Mistake can dominate the neutral. Like, this is just playing Bayo exactly how the character is designed. You play a little bit defensively, you get your opponent overextending, and guess what? If they want to just sit center stage and do nothing, you can perfect shield all those projectiles and force them in.
Definitely gets a grab, gets an opportunity, gets a thunder. Not enough to get the stock. Just get great entry from Captain L. Trying once again, but the bats within will ensure to allow Mistake to stay alive. The mashing is not going to be enough. Pop the balloon, take the stock. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, of course. At that point, you got to take the lead. You got to also send a message. Let them know it's like, not only am I going to pop your stock, I'll take the balloon too. Mental damage.
Of course, and that's the one that hurts the most. To be honest, Captain L has an opportunity to get something started here, or at least he's trying to, well, at least right now he has to wait, gets the, gets the quick attack in order to force Mistake off that platform. Unfortunately, that's going to allow Mistake to find a good entry there. Not a lot of percentage, but at least it's something to get Captain L, once again, struggling to reach, to break that range.
Oh, just walking forward with the forward smash. Beautiful spacing from Captain L. That's going to just about draw even. Throw combo, escaping bats within though. Up tilt, first hit, and then to the reverse up air. This combo, phenomenal pickup for Mistake, but Captain L again, the SDI is on point. Not going to get carried off the top on that one.
Watch out, careful here. You're still not out of the fray. Mistake is doing so well. Trying to get the thunder. Unfortunately, not being able to. Captain L is playing his best cards in order to try to deal with his Bayonetta. Careful here with the heal shots as she lands. Gets the, okay, hold up. Still an opportunity for all of the Captain L believers in chat. We're reading you. Please keep spamming if you support Captain L or whether you support Mistake as well.
What was that skull bash, my friend? Immediately in neutral.
You gotta try something.
Yeah, just hold up. I bet you're gonna spot dodge here, please. All right, stuck on the platform again is Mistake. Just waiting things out right here is Captain L. Trying to get a little bit of sharking going. T-Jolts on the stage one more time. This forward air just been paying dividends for Captain L. Looks like Mistake gets the first hit. Perfect shield, and then cannot quite follow up.
Careful here, another instance in which Mistake will feel extremely comfortable, already taking Pikachu over 100%, so now he's gonna be super wary, super careful of how Captain L decides to go in. Otherwise, one mistake could be enough to take the stock. Is this it? Not quite. Captain L with a masterful recovery.
And then back to center stage again, just trying to get one of these back airs to pick Mistake up into what could very well be a solid chunk of damage here. But so far, this Bayonetta not biting on these combos at all. Just solid defensive game plan. But that air dodge, called out with the back air that time. Right back to platform. No, we're done. You get the one hit, but I'm not giving up any more.
50 seconds on the clock. Mistake still holding that platform, knowing that Captain L has to struggle to break that distance, to break the range that's between them. Now, Pikachu trying to find a good opportunity to jump in, maybe a thunder, maybe a quick attack. We saw it happen earlier, Scabs. It could happen again.
Yeah, this is, given the disparity in percentage, rage starts to become a factor here. This Captain L very much just needs one hit, could very well find it, but at this point trying for like almost a sneaky little shield break perhaps, but not going to work out whatsoever. Upbeat back to stage and Mistake right back to that plat.
Captain L, córrele, por favor. You need to be quick because only 15 seconds remain. Of course, the rage could be the necessary approach in order to find a stray hit, while Mistake now is running for his life, knowing that Captain L is chasing for dear life in order to get this stuff. 5 seconds. Is he going to make it? No, he's going to make a run for it. The thunder doesn't connect, and Mistake runs away with a beautiful timeout. And let me tell you, Scabs, Captain L is so close. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it by this next game.
Not at all. That's one of those where Captain L really approached that incredibly patiently that entire game. Captain L was playing the clock just as hard as Mistake was, but the problem was I felt like at the end, Mistake recognized, oh, I can time this out. I can just go ahead and wait. I got a 40-50% lead, and Captain L has to press super hard to make this back. So it was great recognition right there by Mistake, and now the great counter pick by Captain L. That moving platform was such a benefit to Mistake right here. Let's go ahead and play on a flat stage. Nice and even here at the final lead.
Final destination is going to be the second attempt from Captain L to get a different result here. As you have very adequately mentioned, there's no moving platform now, so no way to hide in a corner. You have to go right into the battle, and what better stage than Final Destination to achieve this?
Solid damage right there off of the throw combo, and now corner pressure here from Captain L. Blows up the standard get up and then gets a couple up airs out of it. Not a massive amount of damage here in these spots though. Just about as much as Pikachu can do at those spots.
Now watch out, watch out, watch out. You don't want to get launched. He barely survives there as well. Great opportunity to get something off stage as well. The air dodge will put Captain L in a very uncomfortable situation. No down smash connecting just yet, and the witch times are coming out, hoping for aggression from Captain L.
I'm also digging the recoveries from Captain L. Mistake is respecting it so much, not going off stage, not trying to get a crazy ledge guard. Pikachu's recovery is just so easy to mix up. Then perfect pivots back again. The Baidu controls from Captain L. Because I want to go ahead and hit you with a little bit of a shimmy, hit you with a little bit of a shake, and try to get them micro spacing moments going my way.
I 100% agree with that. Now careful here because those up airs are going to be enough. Once again, Mistake on the lead, and even though Captain L is doing phenomenally to get some aggression out, or at least forcing Mistake to be on his toes, it's still not looking pretty. The Bayonetta is doing wonderfully. It's dealing with the pressure that Pikachu can put out.
It just feels like the damage differential is firmly on Mistake's side. The combos are, it's not quite paying off as much as Mistake would like. We're not seeing Captain L carried off at the top, but it's a ton of damage. But look at that, the empty short hop into the perfectly spaced forward smash. That's always that Pikachu check that you have to be super careful with.
Careful, the ledge is completely covered. You don't want to get caught up in the regrab. You don't want to get caught up as you try to land once again. Those 2 frames can be a little dicey, especially against Bayonetta. Careful, because in the air is where she wants to be. That's where she wants to keep you. And even though Captain L is doing great at avoiding these kill confirms, I mean, you saw, and you keep seeing it, just how good he is at mashing away from the pressure, from imminent death. It is unavoidable in the end, Scabs.
You can go ahead and match as hard as you want. Mistake let them mix-ups for days. You know that it's just a matter of time before Mistake adapts to the SDI, adapts to the air dodge timings, and then changes up that combo. We saw the double side B in the same direction to carry Captain L all the way to the left, because he caught him behind to the left.
What do you guys think, people in chat, and Captain L enjoyers, Mistake enjoyers? What's going on here? Because let's be honest, even in Final Destination, even though we're going back into it, Mistake felt great. No platform to rely on, that's fine. I can go with my hyper aggression and make sure that it works. Scabs, we're going back into Final Destination. What do you think? Because I mean, there's no moving platform, but Mistake still feeling as powerful, if not more than before.
True, but I think that Captain L showed that this is basically his stage. He thinks that he can go ahead and make this happen, so we just need to prove it now. This is confidence right here, saying all I need to do is play better. It wasn't about the matchup, it wasn't about the stage, it was about me.
Right. I agree. Thunder gets the stage spike, not quite enough to take the stock just yet. At least Captain L looks quite accurate when it comes to dealing aggression off stage. They're fighting for the left. They want to get something started here. Gets the grab into the air. You know that's where Bayonetta will try to perk you up every single time, barely missing the forward smash. That could have been absolutely deadly. Missing trading with the forward air. That was absolutely clutch from Captain L.
Just scraping them knuckles. Anytime you counter those moves with multiple hitboxes, you know the smash attack's gonna mash out there, and then actually getting the kill off of the failed combo is Captain L, and then the immediate 3 or 4 perfect pivots down to the corner. I gotta show you my movement tech. Hold on.
See, the shimmy there in order to make sure that, hey, listen, I'm ready, I'll bring it back. And so far, Captain L is showing a little bit of that spunk, a little bit of that pride, in which, I mean, he's going with a character we haven't seen in a while, but the pressure is on. He's chasing down mistakes. He's making sure that the aggression doesn't end there.
I mean, it's pretty crazy here because Mistake has had center stage for quite a bit of time, and Captain L is still just absolutely punishing him. The damage has been phenomenal here, but finally getting that witch time, the over-aggressive forward tilt. Mistake catches Captain L swinging a little bit too hard.
Careful here once again. Bayonetta will perk you up, and you know that you're in danger. Gets the Thunder though as she overextends and goes for the double Thunder to start to get something started, to get a little bit of damage. The pressure is on, and once again the witch time is going to allow Bayo to take you all the way up. And that is going to be it for this set. A clean and quite commanding 3-0 Scaps in Mistake's favor.
And Cirque, you know what the word of the day is?
What is it?
Momentum. Right there, what we saw, Captain L was on fire, just burning up the stage and burning through Mistake stocks. But all of a sudden, we saw the double witch time, 2 aggressive options, over-aggressive options, in fact, from Captain L. Pure momentum stopper. You can be as quick as you want. It does not matter. You have to respect Bayo's tools in neutral.
Definitely.